Welcome back to Satisfactory. I'm so glad you're here. Hey, we've got a... Let's finish up this this build and maybe double check our results. I think we have a easy day today. Ugh. Do I really want to make automated miners in a... No, probably not. Just trying to clean up our inventory here and get rid of that hard drive. Okay. We've got 4 more of these that we want to put in place. We don't have everything that we need, but we've got some of it. We're gonna have to grab some. I think though, while we wait, we should probably go ahead and get these 2 connected so we can make more casings. Oh, I forgot to nudge these. Ugh. That fault in this blueprint, it is the worst. Let me just put one of them in place. Make sure that works so I can remember how to do this. I mean, it's ready to go instantly. I kind of like it. All right, we just got to remember to nudge. Gotta lock, control, page down. I'm so glad we've got vertical nudge now. I was old enough to remember when there was no nudge, first of all. Then there was a nudge, but you couldn't nudge vertically. I bet there's the trigons I could pull out of here. Encased beams and sheets. The sheets are going to be the one that's going to take too long. And the encased beams, because they only stack to 100. Let's investigate. Where did I send these casings? We obviously have the ability to have so we're sending it to the computer complex, but it's still full. So we can ship more casings, is my point. Hey, computer complex is right next door. I think I could upgrade this just so it's moving a few more casings. There's some intensity involved in this. Got a lot of stuff going on here. Where'd those casings go? Wait a minute, where did those casings go? Change direction, which provided me just enough of a context switch. Alright, that one I've already upgraded. So this looks like it's relatively happy with the amount of casing, but I bet that's because it's just short on this item. So let's see what that is. Computers. Wait a minute. I gotta bring in all the old stuff. If I don't want to just go out and go shopping. I upgraded my uploader, so it uploads pretty fast. It could still be faster, obviously. But that's getting us pretty close. Lack of computers, though, that's surprising. You are claiming to have not enough crystal oscillators. This... I mean, It looks like we've got enough stuff making crystal oscillators just sitting here. Technically, we could use more crystal oscillators. Why did I set this up like this? This is weird. 1.6 crystal oscillators per. And I put 2 of these in, so it's basically 3 crystal oscillators. But right here, I'm only making 2 crystal oscillators. What a weird choice. It doesn't hurt us, it just doesn't allow for maximum throughput of computers. These guys are claiming not to have enough copper sheets. Huh. So it's really, overall, we don't have enough copper sheets. I might have to go shopping. The computers go right here. I'll just drop a chunk of them in here. Ah, this guy's got a chunk of computers that they can't use right here. And I think what I'll do is I'll place the dump computers directly Okay. We're here for the radio controls. We got those going. I'm annoyed that we don't have enough copper sheets. After all that, we still don't have copper sheets. I feel like this should be emptying out faster. I'll do one manual move, just to allow everybody to catch up a little bit. Uh-oh. Apparently everybody is caught up. Huh. Okay. just not using enough of the materials being sent. I really didn't put a bunch of levels on this. Well, I guess I'll leave the radios for now. Yeah, I think it's good enough. We're making good progress on that. Let me go and pick up some copper sheets. We know exactly where we're going to go for that. You know, I try this every now and again. Even though it's obvious you can't make it all the way. Well, we might get close enough. I'm gonna steal some copper sheets from over here. I think I'm going to redirect one of the heavy frame drones to the new location. Just so we can make better use. I mean, we've got a full factory just making casings. Actually, this place is totally full. So what are you actually waiting for if you're not waiting for casings over here? You're waiting to get rid of the modular frames. And again, we need radio control units. Okay. You know, I should put a hyper cannon on top of this building. If there isn't already one. And I leave myself very much room to make a huge amount of, like, momentum. I think we'll stop off over here. Oh, you know what? I got a look of the quantum encoding requirement. I'm wondering if we have any extra turbo engines lying around. 80. That means we're just not making enough surplus. It's all because of radio controls. The whole factory is basically pinpointed on that. Which is why I went out of my way to make a special factory just for casings. But man, the whole factory coming down to one item is annoying, I have to say. How are the radio control units even getting over here? Oh, I didn't put them on the... I just took it in on the down low. Exactly 0 items per minute. I don't think I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna take a hyper cannon recharge by stopping off over here. Yeah, much better. I almost bonked my head. We've got a lock and nudge. Click. Lock and nudge. Click. I don't know, I went out to find more places to consume extra casings and I didn't really find any. I might have to juice our radio control units. Sadly, the blueprint that I made for it's on the other computer. I'd have to remake... I guess I could remake that blueprint, it's not a big deal. That one should not be white. That's a turbo fuel drone. definitely should be red. I kind of like using drones for this silica piece only because it allows time for these guys to fully output. But why is one side struggling, the other side flowing freely? I don't like that. I guess just the nature of having all of this together is causing that. Because this side has dedicated water supply. This side doesn't. I might want to tweak that silica supply at the last second. I kind of set it up so it would be hard to tweak it. That's not great. I think technically everything touches everything. I would just like it to be balanced a little more. I'm not sure how I'm going to balance it, but that's my goal. All that so we don't have this wire cross this. Excuse me. So now it's just a question. How do I balance this? Unfortunately, we've got the world's most unreliable splitter here. Technically, this is going to be real close. The problem is this ever gets down to shipping more than it's receiving, one side will get everything. Okay, well, once that side gets everything, it'll back up, and then the other side will get everything. In the meantime, I think I like this balance a lot better. Yeah, exactly what it's doing now. So now this side is slowing down, so this other side's getting a greater percentage, all of it. I think I like that better. I'm tempted to use my drone import, but I'm not gonna. That's just dangerous. We'll let the drone import be its own line. That way we don't run the risk of backing up the factory. And that's the reason why this is set up the way that it is. So anything that the factory makes kind of has a priority. All right, I think that's working. I'm happy with that. It's almost emptying all the way out. These guys should be running pretty close to 100%. 70%. What's going on here? Not enough solution. I mean, that one's running perfectly. These should be running great. These last ones, though, aren't exactly emptying out all the way. Very strange. Oh. Still not enough coal. Just a second ago, I had so much coal that I couldn't empty it. Is this guy the one coming back for the coal right this second? We need another coal input. How much coal are we actually using here? $720. And we're probably doing, I mean, this is only giving us 300, and that's mostly getting shipped. And this is bringing in 177 per. So I mean, another coal place, I think, is in order. Not the one over here. Oh, it's right behind our... Oh man, that's such a short trip. I guess we could add it to the drone network just for the sake of having more of it available to the general drone network. I guess I pulled the trigger a little too quick. Yep. Oh, we don't have enough stuff. Wow. concrete short. Let me add it to our list of to do. I'm waiting for concrete to upload, but I'm also spending in concrete. Ugh, it's right there. You just won't let me connect to it. I guess I can move it out a bit, right? Just far enough to get it so it can connect to a lift hole. And then we'll connect it like that. Some highly convenient bacon around here. There's a lot of bacon. We definitely don't need to connect fuel out here, but we do need power. I'm starting to worry that I don't have many shards on me. And for good reason, because I have no shards on me. Well, I was hoping I could find a summer sloop kind of nearby. But I'm not seeing one. So we'll just put a quick crafting bench in. Make 5 shards. I see another purple power slug over there. I might grab that, but not convert it quite yet. That's a really dangerous one. We'll call this pink coal to export. And I guess technically I gotta put a drone on it. Man, the people out here are not... they're just not cool. $5 minutes per trip. I'm guessing that's round trip. And this guy can make 600 per minute. So that's 3,000. Closer to 3,600 per trip. And it can carry 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 900. So that's going to be 900 per 6 minutes. 900 divided by 5.85. 153 per minute. That's annoying. Unless I set up a second one to do the same thing. Well, that's a sound. Jeez. I want turbo fuel. The coal demand is actually somewhat ridiculous. I mean, getting a little extra from this is fine. And I already have it set up pretty good. This smart splitter basically ships it off to the rest of the factory first, and then anything extra comes over here, gets used locally. I guess I might have to put another one in there. Such a shame since it's such a short... It's such a short trip. Yeah, why do we have this holiday hard drive? Once again, short on concrete. I could put another one on the other side. That's also an option. But we're not fully utilizing this, so... Well, outgoing transfer rate is 312. That's not bad. One more of these and that might theoretically get us to a full 600. I didn't think I'd be able to get a splitter on this. Pink hole 3 export? Maybe? we'll send this to the same location, and we'll grab some fuel from our own personal supply. I think eventually this will balance out. Right now, this guy's getting 300 per minute. So I probably don't need... I can probably get it less than half. Like that. I think that's pretty close. You have to admit, it's kind of a cool... Why is this one highlighted? Yeah, weird. A little bit of a beacon in the pink forest. Well, it looks like all the silica is getting used now. So now it's possible I'm not importing enough silica. $128 per minute? Uh-oh. That's really not enough. $75 times 3 times 8. 1,800 silica used? Oh my god. For some reason, I didn't put any numbers against that. And now the whole factory is backed up yet again. How much silica are we actually making? 50 times... 12? 600. We'd have to bring in 1,200 silica. But I don't know that our lack of silica is really our problem here. I mean, we're not backing up. Well, we are making more scrap than we're using. And that's because of the silica issue. Alright, well, silica is one of our problems. I still don't think our ratios to water is correct. I just don't see how. Unless it's just not enough coal is the whole problem. We don't have enough coal, therefore we're not consuming enough solution. That's probably it. But now, suddenly and quickly, we've got a surplus of coal. So that can't be the problem anymore. Getting this perfectly optimized is going to be a bit of a struggle, but I think we're close. I think that coal boost got us a long way of the way there. The only thing now is we have to get enough silica to use all these casings. And then, of course, the step after that is going to be making sure that we use all the casings. Uh-oh. A lot of these are already overclocked. Ah. That's not great. I wonder if our casing... I wonder if it's full on the dock. It is totally full on the dock. I might have to make some copper sheets, or get some more copper sheets in here. What kind of timing are we looking at? Oh, we're over an hour. Because I think our current issue is not enough copper sheets to make computers. Wait. No, that doesn't seem to be the case. Huh. I mean, that increases it to 3 total crystal oscillators. And then I think I'm also, am I peeling? No, I'm not peeling crystal oscillators. Oh, that's interesting. I would have guessed that I was peeling crystal oscillators off, but looks like it's strictly computers and circuit boards. So we're literally just not making enough crystal oscillators as part of the blueprint. Of course, this guy's claiming the opposite problem. They're full on crystal oscillators. Oh, these are actually slowed down to meet these guys where they are. I see. So that's why I had copper sheets on the brain, because of this. This circuit board has the problem of not having enough copper sheets. Okay. I wonder if I have a pure copper sheet import or if it's only copper sheet. Silica swap. I think it's only copper sheet silica swap. So we're just not bringing in enough copper sheets. They're enjoying all the silica, though. All right, easy enough. We need to make a few more copper sheets, and then this whole factory will be on overdrive. Of course, the problem with that is we are going to have potential power issues. We got plenty of time to fix it. Thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate it. We'll see you next time.